So when you purchase a 4 terabyte hard drive and when you install that on your computer, it doesn't show up as 4 terabyte. It shows as 3.63 terabytes. So what's the difference? If you purchase a 4 terabyte hard drive, you must have that space. So let's talk about that and all the things about Segate 4 terabyte hard drive. Alright guys, this is Chatura from AntiVFX, and in this video we are talk about all the things Segate 4 terabyte hard disk. In this channel we talk about a lot of things related to video post-production and video editing, all things. When it comes to video editing, hard drives plays a very big role because you have to store a lot of data. You know that nowadays people record it with 4K, so you need a lot of space. So when it comes to space, Segate 4 terabyte hard disk is a really good option. But before you purchase that one, you must have a clear idea about what do you get, what is the speed, what is the RPM of this hard drive, can I use, is it sufficient for video editing? So the first thing is you can get maximum capacity of Segate is for 8 terabyte hard disk, right? So that's the max size. So I used to purchase a 4 terabyte hard drive. I think that is sufficient. So I want to test the speed of this hard drive. A lot of people say that because it's 4 terabyte, it may be slow. So at the end of this video, I'll do a speed test. By that way you can verify the speed. Normally you can get like 100 megabytes per second when you copy to this hard drive, and this hard drive has 5200 RPM and it has 256 MB cache. So those are the basic factors. So it's a 3.5 inch hard disk and you can use this hard drive. So when you install this hard drive on your computer, it will show up as 3.6 TB, right? So what's the difference? Because the marketers use terabyte. The 4 terabyte means 3.63 tebibyte. So tebibyte is the unit that computers use to do the measurements. So it's the same. 4 terabyte equals to 3.60 tebibyte. So because of this the unit difference, people get confused. But it's like for example, think about it like this. For example, 1 meter equals to 100 centimeter. So right, so but the value is same thing, as well as 4 terabyte equals to 3.60 tebibyte, which is the unit computers use. That's why your hard disk show up as a 3.60 TB. So the unit people use TB for terabyte and the tebibyte. So that's why you will notice the difference like this. So other than that, this is a really good hard drive. Segate has a really good reputation. You can get 2 years warranty. But if you search on the Google, you can see that lot of people has reported the failures of Segate hard drives. That depend on the usage condition, especially if you don't use uninterrupted power supply or UPS. It is really bad for the hard drives. It is a very good practice to use UPS if you want to save data, because if you don't use, it will damage your hard drives when the power cut. So let's jump into the screen and let's take a look at the speed test of this hard disk. Alright guys, I'm in my workstation and you can see this is the two partitions of my 4 terabyte Segate hard drive. I have another WD Enterprise hard drive. So let's take a quick speed test about the performance of this hard drive. So I'm going to take a folder, like when you go to this folder, this is 8.38 GB. So I'm going to copy this. So this is on my Western Digital hard drive and this is my Segate 4 terabyte hard drive partition. I paste here. So now you can take a look at it is copying like around 100 megabytes per second. So that's the average speed. This speed depends based on the media. If you are copying from a USB pen drive or SD card, the speed can be different. So but average you can get like 100 megabytes per second, right? So this is the speed of this hard drive. So when you first initially installed your hard drive, you need to initialize your hard drive. In order to do that, you need to go for the disk part section. You can search on disk part, disk management console, not the so here this is the section create format hard disk partition. So this is I'm in Windows 10. You can search that on any platform. So let's take a look at there. So this is the disk management console. Here, once you first installed your Seagate 4 terabyte hard drive, it does not show in the Windows Explorer. You need to open this disk management window, and you have to right click, and you have an option called initialize the disk. By initializing the disk, you can make it visible on Windows. So this is the hard drive, and you can see the capacity, and this is I have created two partitions from my Seagate 4 terabyte hard drive. That's based on your preference. Some people say that there is no effect to the speed by doing partitions. I don't see any difference. So it's a great idea to partition your hard disk because you can easily manage things based on your requirements. So that is all about Seagate 4 terabyte hard drive. If you have any question regarding this Seagate 4 terabyte hard drive, please leave a comment. I'd like to answer. Also, if you know something else, you can also comment that below. Also, we do a lot of video post-production tutorials. If you like this video, please subscribe to our channel. It's anti-VFX. Really appreciate it.